the other wins this season?
They were all. We had a tough game tonight. We came out on top. I think we were a little rattled, but we got together, we talked with each other, and we put it together, and we won the game.
What was it that rattled you?
We just they were making shots. They're a good team. They had a good start to the season, but I think we just had to settle down and really go by what we were doing in practice and execute it. And I think that's what we did, and that's how we won this game.
At what point did you realize every time you went to the bucket they were going to foul you?
When they kept doing it. I struggled shooting free throws tonight, but I made it when they counted, and my team stuck with me, kept giving me the ball. So, man.
What was going through your mind when they had that stoppage in between your two shots, and they were looking to figure out what the foul situation was?
I just in my mind, I just had to say, like, we had to keep rallying, we had to keep fighting. We were down, and I just had to make that shot and then get a stop on defense.
Nigel, Darren hit a shot at the end there, and he passed up some open shots. And did you guys tell him to shoot?
I mean, yeah, we just told him to stay confident, stay ready. The whole game we were telling him to shoot those open shots. Like you said, he passed up a couple that we wanted him to shoot. But big time players make big time plays, and he came through for us big tonight. He didn't hesitate, and he knocked it down with confidence.
And this type of win says what about this team?
I mean, I think it's just a tribute to our poise. We were down double digits at halftime. We stayed together. And again, it just goes back to our competitiveness. Our competitive nature doesn't allow us to give up. We're going to keep fighting until the buzzer sounds. And when you do that, you play 40 minutes. You're tough to beat. And I think that's what we did tonight.
And what about Eastern, if anything, surprised you guys today?
Nothing surprised us. Our coaches did a great job preparing us. We knew they were a really good team. We knew they had a lot of weapons offensively. And, Coach has said that they were going to be one of the toughest teams that we played all year to guard. And I think holding them to 36% was a good job by us because they're a really good team.
Nigel, what about last year's game? I mean, you were down 9, you came back and won by 12. Were you able to dig into that a little bit and know that you had this in you when you were down double digits?
I mean, I think, we did talk about that. We did say, hey, we were in this position last year. But I think more than anything it's been multiple times this year where we've been down at half. We were losing to Seattle U at half. We're losing to Long Beach State at half. So we kind of tried to draw a recent experience. Hey, we've been here before, we can get through it.
Does that feel different this year than last season, and maybe these kind of games aren't the ones that you won a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw last year, though, we lost a lot of close games, a lot of games that could have went either way that got away from us. And this year, we're trying to make all of them count and not trying to let any game slip.
What else did you guys talk about at halftime, just in terms of what you needed to do?
Just defense. Like I said, our coaches did a great job preparing us for their offensive schemes, and they weren't doing anything different to start the game. We just weren't executing our defensive game plan the way we were supposed to be. And so we just tightened up, got back to our original game plan, and it paid off in the second half.
Well, just the putback that gave you guys the lead, can you sort of take me through that moment?
Man, it was just get the rebound, get the ball back in, and that's what that's what I need to do to help my team win, and that's what I'm going to do, just like I do it on the defensive end. Whatever I need to do to help this team win games, that's what I'm going to do. And I was in the right place at the right time, and put the ball back in, and we was there.
Rob, when the free throws aren't going in for you, is there anything you do mentally when you're approaching your next shot to try to break the string? Or
I talk to myself. It's kind of weird, but I talk to myself, and I just kind of try to keep poised. We spend a lot of time shooting free throws in between breaks in practice, and I spend a lot of time outside, just working on my form, because I wasn't a good shooter at my previous school. So I just need to keep working and putting the time in to make those shots, so I don't shoot 5 for 14.
What kind of things do you tell yourself?
Just hold your follow through. Make this basket. We need this one. We need all we can get.
Guys, just in general, when you're playing a team that's shooting as well as they were at the time, and every time you guys were making a run, it seemed like they would make a key bucket to try to extend. How frustrating or mentally challenging is that?
It's tough on our part. I mean, like Nigel said, our coaches wrote out this game plan for us, and they didn't do anything different from what we've seen in practice. So I think where we get frustrated is when we don't execute and we don't do it because it comes from us. You know, our coaches aren't out there doing it. They let us know. They give us what we need to know. We just need to execute it, and it gets frustrating. But I think the team that we have this year, we're a bunch of fighters. We're a bunch of, you know, competitive guys. You know, we fight. You know, we fought back in a lot of games this year, and we fought back in this one, and you see we came out on top.
Did you guys, either one, did you guys feel at any time like that it was slipping away? Or did you always feel like you had a chance?
Yeah, like I said, like Rob and all of us were preaching before the game. It's a 40-minute game. Every time you step on the floor, you know, you don't play a 20-minute game. And just like the San Diego State game, we were up a half, and we said there's another 20 minutes. So up, down, it doesn't matter. It's a 40-minute game, and you got to play to the buzzer sounds.
Nigel, it seems like you guys just couldn't get anything going from beyond the arc in the first half. Second half, you guys really heated up, especially you with the big one. So anything change, or was it just a lot of
No, nothing changed. You know, we're all confident shooters. Like Rob said, we all put the time in outside of practice. We shoot a lot during practice. So we have confidence that guys are going to make open shots, you know, whether they're missing or making. We got guys that can knock down shots. So
when you saw Darren's go through, what was going through your head?
I mean, I was just obviously happy. Like, it was a big shot, big part of the game. I think everyone was just really happy.
How big a confidence boost do you think that's going to be for him?
I think Darren's not a player who lacks confidence. You know, Darren knows how talented he is. We know how talented he is. You know, and he's going to stick with it, and we expect him to have some big games for us.
Thanks, guys.